We all know.
Yeah, if you're the woman, you're supposed to tell her what you want her to do and everything, how everything. You don't give it a whole game on what she's supposed to do, and like you said, and you want her advice, you give it to her. That's when that's how you're supposed to be in your house.
And I mean, there is balance. The Lord said, don't run your house like a lion, but at the same time,
What you like? You just throwing on the law. You're not really on like a lion.
Right. But it'll get to that point. It'll get to that point, because you told her once, you told her twice, and then not only that, she not supposed to run the house like a drag. It says it's better to be on the roof in the corner of the far of the house than to be with a
dragon.
A woman, dragging this woman in the house.
So dragging, man, I know that. I know that better than anybody though. I know better than anybody. I'd rather be in the goddamn well beside in the home with a nagging ass, a goat, a cat.
Yeah, so there's a balance. There's a balance in it. And bottom line is, hey, if you follow commandments and she can't follow, you know what I mean? Someone got to go. It says that two can dwell together. One don't have to believe it. If you cool dwelling with someone who don't believe, you can do it. That's in Corinthians. But at the same time, if that's not how you running your ship, then we're doing according to Scripture. So, hey, and let me bring this out because this finishes the point. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, and they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. So when you take these women on, and they turn your children away from loving God, he said, my anger will be kindled against you. Not against the woman, not against the children. He's going to be mad at you. Because you took on, you got the fair warning. Now you brought in this Hamite, and then, hey, but now some of these Hamites, they ain't going to tell you Hamite. They smooth as butter. A lot of them know. Oh, let me go get with this Israelite man. He take care of business. He got to pay for all things in the house because the Israelite man, unless he provide for his household, he's an infidel. They know the scriptures better than you. They got their own Ethiopian Bible. Oh, don't you know that scripture started here? Don't you know that there's hidden books? Nah, the Lord said screw all that. The Lord said all you need is this book.
That's right.
And you Ethiopian gonna get slaved by the sword too.
That's right.
Go ahead,
go ahead. I think you're right.
Just as well as the Egyptian.
That's
just
right.
as well as the Egyptian, I'll put a difference between you and the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's why he said, don't take these Hamites.
No.
You got a lot of brothers and sisters, black Negro only doctrine. The African motherland. No, the Lord said Jerusalem is the motherland of us all.
That's right.
We come straight out of book. So if the conversation ain't adding up, then you don't believe the scriptures.
That's right.
A lot of brothers and sisters get twisted with the melanin, with the black doctrine. The point is, okay, there's a balance. There's a balance in everything. The Lord said, look, behold, who he told Moses, put your hand in your bosom, take it out, and his hand was white as snow. He said, this is the plague. So, I mean, we can't refute that. When Cain and Abel, when Cain got marked for killing Abel, he put a mark on him. He put his skin, he made his skin. When Esau came out, he came out red all over. So we can't deny that skin color has a play in it. But the Lord also said that Ephraim would be a cake unturned. That my people are a speckled bird, that you will go to every single four corners of the earth and you'll find them. That's why you got to try the Spirit by the Spirit. And you know what? He also said, who cares about the wicked? They're going to suffer and they're going to get destroyed. But worry how the righteous going to be saved. That's our job.
That's right.
If we telling you repent, keep the statute, laws, and commandments, then, the skin color not going to really play a role. Yeah, it's good if you got some melanin. You can be protected. You get some energy. You know, you might look better. God is black. God's got the darkest melanin. Yahweh Shai is and Yahweh is what the world called Negroes. You know, when they when you and you'll never see Yahweh. He said you die because he's so bright.
Oh yeah,
But
you can't live and see him.
but you seen Yahweh Shai.
Yeah,
And Yahweh Shai said, I look just like my dad.
Just like my dad. You see me, you see my dad.
Yeah, and you know, Lord's will, we get to see Yahweh Shai in the kingdom again. That's in Ezra when he said, who is this tall man amongst all the rest who is handing out crowns? He said, that's the Son of Man. And those are they who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Right.
You know, so yeah, Lord's will, we are that number. We get to see Yahweh Shai, and we get to rule, and we gonna rule in righteousness. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna be like this damn devil, and how he wanna drink children's blood, and rape, rob, pillage, murder. No, we like that song we're watching today. Whoop ass.
Whoop ass.
You're gonna have some ass whooping where people gonna be put in order in righteousness, right?
A lot of ass whooping coming. That's what the dude said. He whoop ass all day. You know?
Yeah. That was a good song, huh?
Yeah.
But that's what needs to be done, because the Lord said, you spare the rod, you ruin the child. Yeah.
Right. That's why I was telling my girl that the other day. She was saying that you don't need a whooping, child, all the time. I said, no, you don't need a whooping, but most of the time you need a whooping. Not all the time, but most of the time, you know. And she said, no, just said once we know, the Bible said you spare the rod, you hate the child, you know. And you, but you know, I was thinking about when my mama used to do that. I think my mama, we used to get 4 or 5 whoopings a day, me and my brother. 4 or 5 a day.
I only got
the
2
hell out
today.
of it. We used to get the hell beat out of it, right? What is it? What's that?
You're like, I only got 2 whoopings today. The door opens.
yeah, man.
Turn over.
Man, I hated that. So then I got older, and I realized that all the whooping we was getting, we really needed it though. Man, my brother was something, when we was little, we was something else, man, my 3 brothers. Well, we was, but like I said, spare the rod. My mama didn't spare neither. I think my mama overdone that. She overdone it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I really do.
But look how we turn. I mean, I'm not saying we're the greatest.
Huh?
Yeah,
we doing the same thing. The Most High whooping us like my mama whooping up. My mama, the Most High doing it. It was like that. Cause look at 2/3. Huh?
And we still here, so I mean, hey, they must have done something right.
You damn right, but I think she overdone it. I still think my mama. I just sit back and think about that. I think my mama was whooping us too much. That's what I don't know, son. You do anything, man. That's why, like you said, if you raise that child up while he's young, and when he get older, he'll go that way. So that's true, though. That's true. All of my partners there, they used to get their butt whoopings like we did, man. See, back in my day, the parents didn't give a damn about what we did. Telling you, but we used to get the hell beat out of us, but you know, it's on the right. Everything happened for a reason, though.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Like, I look back, man, I would take every whooping again, because it made us who we are, and
just like these, I didn't cut the short, these young people these days do all kind of crazy stuff. See, back in my day, we didn't do all that kind of stuff, because we knew what was coming down on us when we get to the holes, you know. We knew not to do this, we know it, but these people these days jumping on the mom and daddy, fighting the mom and daddy, and calling the police. Police ain't never came to our home for nothing. I ain't know nothing about the police until I got older. I ain't know nothing about the. These days, police be at the house and this and that, cause the son jump on the mama, son fighting against the son, the daughter fighting against the daughter fighting against the mom. It was crazy, man, but when I was little, wasn't none of that, man. Wasn't none of that. See, it was more morals back in the old days than it is now. Ain't no more moral, cause like they said, kids having kids. That's what it is. Kid don't know nothing about raising no guy. The kid not even raised, because mama didn't do a good job on the kids. You don't go have a kid. I mean, a child, you know, kids a go. A child, you know.
Right.
That's
another thing they do.
Yeah. And hey, man, and that's why it's like this. Naming their baby names that you can't really pronounce. So Creekos or Rico, Jamoncos, and all kind of crazy stuff, man. Welcome to the regular name, like John, Carl, David, you know, Willie, name like that. No, these people, what's your son's name? Damn. The first name you write on a piece of paper, you run off, you got right at the bottom. What's his whole name? Man, everything on A. But like I said, you know, it getting worse and worse by the day. Tomorrow gonna be worse than the day. And waxing worse and worse, you know? Why? Because like I said, they got kids, I mean children had little children, man. You know, you can't tell them nothing. Hey, you better whoop that boy come out here cussing up. I don't need to go up here and stay in the corner. The corner ain't gonna do too much good in a minute. You know, that corner, that been the best thing. I wish my mama could have just said, we stay in the corner. We probably wouldn't be here today. Yeah. My mama would have put us in the corner. We wouldn't be here today. What the hell, the corner? My mama get that goddamn belt and extension cord and tighten you up real.
You know what they say, you gotta scare the fear of God into it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, that's a parent's job.
Oh yeah.
Because there's just like there's a respect from us to Yahweh Shai,
yeah.
You know, and just like Yahweh Shai's respect to Yahweh.
Yeah.
He said, hey, may this cup pass from me, but not my will, thy will. He still said, man, this is a hard walk I'm doing.
Oh,
but he was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's only normal to say, man, what I'm going through is tough. But he still gave honor and glory, and not my will, thy will.
Yeah,
so the woman should be doing that. If we reverence Yahweh Shai like that, the woman should be reverencing the man, and then the children should be reverencing the parents.
Yeah, but it's not like that because it's all effed up. Esau got it effed up. Esau got the woman thinking she over the man in the damn hall. She got her lightsaber she can run to. That's Esau. You grab her the wrong way or say the wrong thing, you go to jail for cussing too hard. I did at my ex-wife. All I done was cussing. They came up, caught me cussing, threw me in jail, put me in jail for cussing. I never seen that in my life, man. But like I said, they got these kids these days jumping on. See, back in our day, and they ain't never heard nobody hit their mama. Never heard that until I got a relationship and seen it for myself. Whoop his. Haul the Hills? Come on now, you know, and now they see what the whole idea was about, you know, just like the Most High had to chastise us, you know, chastise us for us to get right, you know, and same old thing with your little children, you have to chastise them for them to get right. Don't let me get bothered because even the Bible said if a child put his hand on his parent, he should make his days short on this earth. And they've been, man, it ain't. The Bible is not in the hosting mode like that. The Bible is not even nowhere around there, man. You know, cause remember what we were talking about earlier about when these women's coming out with naked clothes on and don't whatnot and legs all over, bending over in front of you. No, they don't got no men in the house to say, no, you don't do that. You know, you go put some goddamn clothes. You don't wear that. No. You don't talk about it like that. I wish you would. Let somebody come and say, man, put fear in it right there and now, you know, when they little. Keep it up. A woman go off her feeling. I feel that. You don't have to do that. I feel that. He should stay in the corner. I feel that. Let him go in the room. No.
They really want to dress like that. You should let them. You should let them express this. I think there's one chick, she had probably about 20, 30 piercings. Her face was completely red. And then, man, she looked like a circus act.
Whoa.
Yeah, and the guy was interviewing her, and he was like, hey, is this your mom? And the mom looked kind of normal. And she's like, I'm the mom. He said, oh, you let your daughter dress like this, you know? And she's like, yeah, you know, I let her express herself and this and that. And
see?
And then this guy's narrating on the side. He's like, that's not expressing herself. That's a cry for help.
Yeah,
you know, he's narrating, right?
Yeah,
the video.
Of course. That's neglect. That's neglect, man. She neglecting the child. You know, she know it or not.
Right.
Neglect, man. You walk around let your daughter in school and showing her cheeks hanging all out and thing way up there. That's neglect, man.
Yeah.
You wonder why people, you know, trying to get her, you know,
or
older
she ended up
man.
getting raped.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. That too.
Not giving an excuse to when
Yeah,
they
that's not
get
excuse,
raped, but
that's the truth though.
it does.
And then they wonder why a grown man come up to talking to my daughter. Look what the hell she got on. She selling herself like she hooking my daughter.
Yeah. Like that comedian. like that comedian who said, help, and he waved down the police officer. He said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a police officer. I'm just dressed like a police officer.
Yeah.
And he tell the one lady, yo.
See?
How much you cost? I got $5. She's like, what the hell? I ain't know. Like, well, you dressed like one.
Like I said, you walk like a duck, look like a duck, you're a duck. So if you ain't no duck while you walking like one, look like one, then you're no duck. You know, change the ways, you know, change up. But Jake, you can't tell Jake that. Jake, man, that's why you see what you see now, you see the whole family out there fighting. Mama, all the children, everybody, but you never see a man out there with them. You always see a bunch of goddamn ladies, a bunch of ladies out there, man, equal as hell. Like when they get together, girls night off. Oh man, come off that, girls night off. Got to be all your goddamn mom.
Hoes night out.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I was definitely saying, bunch of hoes getting together, get out at night. That's it.
Right.
That's it. And they're gonna stick up for each other too. They're gonna stick up for each other. Call you your fool. I'm gonna call your friend and ask you something. They already done threw the line down. What they gonna say and everything, huh? No, hell no. Like I said, you know, it better be by your goddamn self if you could, you know. Be by yourself, you be all right though, you know. Get your mind straight, you know, do this work. Get on it, you know, because that's the only thing we really got. We don't got nothing else, man. We don't got nothing else, you know. If we didn't have this, man, we'll be towed down like the 2/3 out there, huh? We'll be screwed up just the worst of the 2/3 out there. We'll be shot. 2/3 is shot off. We'll be just like them. Hey man, it's like I said, it getting worse and worse out there. Luckily we got the most out we can call on, come out here and do our best, keep the law, statutes, commandments, and do this work, man. Do this work, the only thing got us going, huh? Got us in the straight mind, sober mind, you know, cause we believe in this Bible here. We believe in Yahweh Shem Shah. We believe. You can't tell us nothing. You know, but 2/3, man, 2/3 we come up here and run off at the mouth, don't know the head from the damn hole in the ground. But hey, just wait, like I said, give it a little bit more time. Give it a little bit more time. Watch. Look at everything going on now. You see Donald Trump talking about he bringing in 3 times worth of some beef from another country out here. Man, everything.
Bringing some beef?
Yeah, from another goddamn country out here. Wow, because they killed all the goddamn beef out here, you know, killing all the cows out here. Yeah. Yeah, they got to bring some beef somewhere. You be a fool, you eat some beef, come on. So when they start making people drop dead or get sick, first thing they'll say, oh, we got it from this other country.
Yeah.
You know, it's a setup. You know, all the brothers, we know that. It's a setup. Everything's a setup, man.
Seen this one marketplace, they was scooping the beef out of it looked like it was out of the ground, like kind of like a lid like that. Like they just opened the lid up and they're on the side of the street. The marketplace was behind them like this. And they would open a lid like that, and they're scooping the meat out of the ground.
Nasty.
And it was actually a meat market.
Nasty.
And it was you know, I think it was those J Wish guys.
Yeah, those gutter rats, huh?
Yeah, who knows what they're feeding you? Because
that's right.
They've came out and said, you know, we're feeding you your own children.
Yeah.
You know, they said that straight up.
This fair use. Why is McDonald's on a string of mortuary?
Wow.
McDonald's on a string of mortuary for what?
Wow.
They cut that food up and put. That's why the burgers don't taste like burger like it did back in the day. Long time ago, McDonald's, Burger King used to taste good with meat back in the late 70s and the early 80s. Tastes good. We used to go there all the time. Whopper tastes like good. Tastes like the grill to taste with meat. So you go there now, man. What kind of you taste that? Like what kind of goddamn meat is this? It don't taste like beef no more. I've been stopped eating them, man. Don't get me wrong, Wendy's. I go to them, but I like my favorite one is In-N-Out burgers. In-N-Out Burgers, and what's Happy Burgers down there? You know, Happy Burger. Right down the street here, that new one that just built.
Oh, I never.
Happy Burger, you never been there?
No.
Oh man, now that's the only burgers I eat.
I gotta have to
You
check
know?
it out.
Yeah, all the rest of these burgers, you know. Don't get me wrong, I always like the Wendy's though. Always like the Wendy's. But my favorite one is In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out, they taste good, and Happy Burgers right here is real good. But don't get me wrong, if I go to Jack in the Box, I just get the onion rings. You know, I love onion rings. I love crunch.
Yeah, and that's the crap. I tell you that fried food.
Yeah,